Hobbs and Shaw. To be completely honest, I have not seen a single one of the Fast and the Furious movies. I actually thought there's only 7, but apparently there's 8 of them. Who knew? Uh, I've seen Point Break though, and I know that Hobbs was the cop in Fast and the Furious. At least I think he came in around 5 or so. I know he's in 6 because 6 is the steelbook that you can find for $1 that I own a bunch of just so I can do the customizations. That's neither here nor there. And Shaw was originally the bad guy, I think. Like, wasn't he the villain in the third one or something? I think this is just what I'm getting from like honest trailers and that. The movie was decent enough. You know, kind of a little cliches at the end of we have to work together because can't work because these guys hate each other and they can't work together. Decent enough action film. Like if you like those old like early 90s action films, you'll probably like this one. I mean, some of the scenes were a little ridiculous, but then again, it's Fast and the Furious. I mean, didn't they throw a car from a helicopter or something once? No, it wasn't it. Well, they threw a bunch of cars from a plane once, and then they drove a tank on ice or something like that. So the stuff that happened in this movie isn't as ridiculous or dopey. It's like the scenes in Samoa do get a little dopey. From the car chase, which goes extremely bonkers, the one shown in the trailer, and the actual fighting. I mean, I get that's their culture and everything, but they really overthrew it. Unless that's how they actually act and everything, then fine. But to me, it felt like they were overacting, kind of like William Shatner. To me, it felt like all of them were Shatnering during the fight scene. But that's how they acted, then fine, they did a great job at it. That's how that culture acts during they go to war. There's nobody in that thing I hated. I mean, it was kind of funny, spoiler alert, to see Kevin Hart in the movie as the air marshal. He was kind of underused, but then again, he's not the main character. And Ryan Reynolds, I mean, if they made a sequel, be nicer. Those two guys also came back for some reason. Like they pulled them in for a reason. Like they set up at the end of it for another mission for Hobbs and Shaw by Locke, the character played by Ryan Reynolds. But how they set it up, the one way is the Hobbs says how he's going to never leave Samoa again, and he's going to stay home. He's going to stay where he belongs at home. But yet, then when you see him again, it looks like he's not in Samoa, because how they showed it was a bunch of islands and that, and then he was in like a city place. So maybe he just goes out for jobs, and when he's done with a job, he goes home. Because he did take his daughter to go meet her grandmother. And, he's the old cliche of the really great cop had a criminal father, and he wasn't going to be anything like his father. As I said, decent enough. I gave it a C. If I didn't have stuff coming up, I'd probably go see it again, because I now have Movie Pass, which lets me see as many as I want. Well, not Movie Pass, but Regal Unlimited, because there are Regals in my area. AMC A-List is only 3 movies a month, so you wouldn't waste it going to see a movie again unless you really liked it. And I can't think of the other one, but Movie Pass was what it used to be, which you could see as many as you wanted, as many times as you wanted. But that one died out fast because the theaters didn't agree to it. This one, the theaters agree to it, the theaters get the money for it, and they expect you to get money they expect you to spend money at concessions. I haven't. It's a shame, like, this is the 3rd film I've seen Idris Elba in, and they kill him. It's like, what does Hollywood have against this man? They always cast him as the badass villain, and then they kill his ass. You think for once he'd get to stay alive. Would I buy this movie when it comes out? Yeah, I'd buy it if it's in, like, Black Friday $5 bin. I think it's worth that amount. I tell people to see it. If they liked action films, yes. I mean, I know I've heard Fast and the Furious fans say how some of them don't like it. Like, if you've liked it up till, I think I think they said 5, you're gonna like this one. But if you like how they're currently going, you're not going to like it. It's probably because there's not that much crazy car stunt work. The stunts that are in it are mostly, there are some car chases, but for the most part, the stunts are human stunts. So, what did you think of Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw? Comment down below. Don't comment, like, dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe. YouTube is still free at the moment. And as always, have a good one.